Welcome to the Deep Dive, where we take your sources and extract the most important nuggets of knowledge. Today, we're diving into a really fascinating topic, one that sort of bridges ancient wisdom with, well, personal well-being. We're focusing on a specific energy center.
Yeah, that's right. We've got some interesting material here from Unlock Your Chakra. Specifically, we looked at their About Us page and also a really detailed article they have called Yellow, Color of Solar Plexus Chakra and Meaning.
Okay, great. So our mission for this deep dive is basically to unpack the significance of the solar plexus chakra. We want to explore its meaning, why it's associated with that vibrant yellow color, and look at some practical ways it's believed to impact our self-confidence and personal power. I think you're in for some illuminating insights here. So maybe for anyone revisiting this or perhaps hearing about it for the first time, our sources introduce chakras as something, well, pretty foundational. What exactly are chakras, and how do these chakra bracelets kind of fit into this ancient framework?
Sure. So chakras are understood as vital energy centers. It's a concept that's been really central to Indian and Eastern cultures for, well, centuries. Now, these chakra bracelets, our materials describe them as tools designed to help balance these 7 main chakras. You've got the crown, third eye, throat, heart, solar plexus, sacral, and root.
7 main ones, right?
Exactly. And the bracelets, they typically feature 7 different stones or maybe charms. Each component is intentionally chosen to represent one of these energy centers, often using specific colors or designs.
Interesting. And the sources mention this company, Unlock Your Chakra, founded by Armin Grigorian. They focus specifically on designing and creating these bracelets by hand, right, in Los Angeles.
Yeah, that's what it says, handmade in LA.
And they emphasize that the pieces are made with, intention and meaning, using gemstones. There's this quote, every piece is touched to create with an intention of compassion and love. So it sounds like a very personal approach to making them.
It does suggest that, yeah, a focus on the intention behind the creation.
So building on that idea of these interconnected energy centers, our sources really seem to home in on one in particular, the solar plexus chakra, often called our inner sun, right? Can you shed a bit more light on, where it's located, its cultural significance, and why yellow is such a powerful symbol for it?
Absolutely. So the solar plexus chakra, it's known as Manipura in Sanskrit. Location-wise, think right in your upper abdomen. It's often described as your personal power core.
Okay. Upper abdomen. Got it.
And historically, culturally, yeah, it holds a really significant place across various spiritual traditions. In Hinduism, for instance, it's seen as the center of energy dynamism, closely governing digestion and transformation.
Digestion, too. Interesting.
Yeah. And in Buddhist practices, Manipura is viewed as like the very core of our personal power, the fire within us, essentially. So yes, across cultures, it's deeply linked to personal transformation.
Okay, so that fire within idea connects to the color, I imagine. When we talk about this radiant yellow color, what specific things does it symbolize for this energy center?
Well, the yellow of the solar plexus chakra embodies several key strengths. Firstly, and maybe most importantly, it represents self-confidence and personal power.
Right.
When the chakra is balanced, it's believed to empower us not just to feel confident, but really to act with conviction, making clear decisions, actively pursuing goals.
So it's about action, not just feeling.
Exactly. Secondly, it's strongly tied to intellect and clarity, so encouraging critical thinking, making informed choices. Thirdly, it embodies courage and optimism, which helps us face challenges with a more positive outlook.
Makes sense.
And then linking back to what I mentioned, it influences digestive health and metabolism, so supporting overall physical well-being too. And finally, maybe most profoundly, it's tied to our personal identity, really encouraging us to embrace what makes us unique and express our true selves authentically.
Wow, that's a lot packed into one color and one energy center. That description of yellow really paints a picture of a very vibrant, sort of proactive energy.
It does.
So when we translate that to our inner world, how does the state of this chakra, balanced or maybe imbalanced, specifically show up in our emotional health and sense of well-being, according to the sources?
Yeah, it's deeply intertwined with our emotional state. A balanced Manipura contributes significantly to a strong sense of self-worth and self-confidence. That's a big one.
Okay. Self-worth.
It also plays a really vital role in stress and anxiety management, helping cultivate, a sense of inner peace.
Which many of us could use more of.
Definitely. And furthermore, a well-aligned solar plexus chakra can lead to better control over one's emotions. It helps reduce those feelings of helplessness or being overwhelmed. Our sources do indicate that if this chakra is out of balance, you might notice things like, well, issues with self-confidence, maybe digestive problems cropping up, or just that general unsettling feeling of powerlessness.
It's really remarkable how many different facets of our lives, from our gut health, like you said, to our courage, these traditions link back to this single energy center.
It is quite holistic, yeah.
So this obviously raises a key question. If this chakra is so central to our personal power and emotional health, what methods do the sources actually suggest for um, bringing it into balance, or maybe strengthening it?
Right. Well, our sources outline several pretty powerful techniques for harmonizing this energy center. One highly effective method is meditation.
Okay.
Specifically, visualizing a bright yellow energy, like a light, glowing at your upper abdomen, radiating outward with confidence. That visualization is key.
Hmm. And what else?
Positive affirmations. These are focused on self-confidence, personal power, clarity. Things like repeating, maybe silently or aloud, I am confident, or I make empowered choices. Simple, but potentially powerful.
Okay, so mental and verbal techniques. What about more active or physical approaches? Does that play a role?
Absolutely, yes. Physical activities are mentioned, especially those that engage the core. Think specific yoga poses like Warrior 3 or boat pose are often cited, or just targeted core strengthening exercises in general.
Engaging the core, that makes sense with the location.
Exactly. It's believed to directly stimulate and kind of ignite the fire of this chakra, helping bring it into balance. And interestingly, balanced nutrition is also recommended.
Oh, how so?
Specifically consuming yellow foods.
Hmm.
Things like bananas, corn, yellow bell peppers. These foods are believed to resonate with its vibrant energy.
Huh. Eating yellow foods.
Yeah.
Never thought of that connection.
Yeah, it's about sympathetic resonance, the idea goes.
Okay. And are there other maybe complementary tools or practices that can support this balancing act?
Yes, definitely. The sources mention a few others. Journaling, for example, taking time to reflect on your goals, your achievements, that can bring clarity and help you set empowering intentions.
Good for self-reflection.
Very much so. Then there's the use of certain gemstones, like tiger's eye, citrine, pyrite, ametrine. The idea is that carrying these or wearing them can help align and energize this center.
Okay, like in the bracelets we mentioned earlier.
But precisely. Also, sunlight exposure. Mindfully basking in the sun's warmth, feeling that energy, that's thought to energize the chakra too.
Makes sense, connecting with that inner sun idea.
Exactly. And finally, aromatherapy. Using specific essential oils, like lemongrass essential oil is mentioned, that can also aid in balancing.
So quite a few different tools in the toolbox then.
The whole range, yeah. From mental techniques to physical actions to using external aids like stones or scents.
So bringing it back around then,
Yeah.
how do the chakra bracelets themselves specifically integrate with all these other techniques? Are they meant to be used alone or?
That's a good question. The way it's presented, chakra bracelets, especially the ones designed for the solar plexus with crystals like, say, citrine or tiger's eye, are believed to resonate directly with its energy. So they help promote balance and vitality just by wearing them.
Okay.
But more than that, wearing one can serve as a sort of constant, tangible reminder, a reminder of your intention to balance your personal power and self-confidence. So it kind of blends personal style with the spiritual purpose, you could say.
A physical reminder of the inner work.
Exactly. And while practices like meditation are powerful on their own, the sources seem to suggest that combining them, meditation, physical activity, maybe mindful eating, and using tools like the chakra bracelets creates a more holistic and potentially more effective approach for achieving overall balance in that energy center.
Right, a multi-pronged approach.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Well, that really was quite a deep dive into the solar plexus chakra. From its location, upper abdomen, that vibrant yellow color, to all these profound connections. Self-confidence, intellect, courage, even digestive health. It truly is a fascinating energy center to understand.
It really is. And understanding its meaning and then maybe integrating some of these practices we talked about, meditation, affirmations, maybe trying some of those yellow foods or even wearing gemstones, it really can empower you. The idea is to pursue your goals with more conviction and ultimately embrace your true self more fully.
Indeed. It offers a framework for thinking about personal power. So as you reflect on this deep dive, maybe consider this. How might embracing the power of yellow, that symbolism, and focusing on your own inner strength, how might that manifest in the unique aspects of your personal identity and your journey? What single intentional step might you take, maybe even today, to energize your own core of personal power? Something to think about.